Hello there, welcome back to Banished. So, I opted for building two markers, and as far as I can see, they are counterproductive. And the reason is actually fairly simple. People are freezing. I have no idea if that's actually due to markers themselves. I'll give them a little bit more time. But if the reason why people are actually freezing is markers, then we'll probably have to get rid of them. We also have kind of a problem here with an incredible amount of children. We have 14 students, but 40 children, so it might actually become a problem down the line, but hopefully we can avoid that. What we will have to do, however, I think, is take some of the people that we're currently using for other things and put them to work at the farms. I believe I need a quite the amount of people, so I'm going to cut down on, well, virtually everything here, and well, as I said, put them to work on the farms here to get food for the winter. No idea how many people I actually need. Well, that's quite a bit of people, so we'll do this, and hopefully then we'll have everything sorted out. I am building 2 more trading posts, however, and the reason for that is actually fairly simple. Again, I need to be able to trade for wood. No, sorry, stone. In order to build stone houses and everything, so that is the goal here. If I can pull it off, is once again that's an entirely different story. Man and Tren has become students. Good. It seems that the coal problem is starting to go away, but I might actually have to build a second or another woodcutter here. And I've actually built 2 since last time. It seems like we have some problems keeping the firewood up. No idea if it's actually because I traded. No, I haven't actually traded in firewood, and potentially I might actually have to stop potentially trading firewood altogether. What do I actually have of food right now? Let's check here. I have some herbs. Potentially I'll have to try and trade herbs again. Mostly I have food, hide coats, firewood, berries. I don't actually seem to have any leather. Well, I have 6 leather now. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be in trouble here very quickly, it looks like. I definitely need to start trading a little bit better here. Educated has gone down too since I demolished the school. Apparently they don't become students again, they simply quit altogether and become adults at once, which is perfectly annoying, to be perfectly honest. PS seeds, don't want. No, I don't want to buy that for firewood, never. So we're going to dismiss him. What I want to do with these 2, however, is once again kind of a mystery. And once again, I've been doing the mystery of closing these things. So, how many traders do I need right now? I guess we'll put two in these 2. Apparently, the people that already was working at these have quit their jobs and started at these trading posts here, which is once again also weird. Guess that is all I can do right now, and we'll put 1 more there, so all trading posts are fully stocked. But the problem is, what do I want to sell in these? I think what we are actually going to do here is go down on the herbs. At least trying to go down on the herbs. And basically trade herbs in these 2. I have no idea if I'll be able to get anything from that. But at least it should be possible. And I might actually have to try and build a couple more hunters. So I can get more venison and also more leather to potentially trade. So all in all, I might be in for a troublesome time ahead, especially since I want to upgrade most of my houses too. So it could get very interesting very fast. That's probably the merchant I dismissed. Yeah, that's the merchant I dismissed. So he's going back home. But yeah, I think we can allow ourselves to at least get rid of the iron in this area. That is as soon as my farmers are done with whatever they're doing. Judging by the yield in this farm, it seems like the earth is actually used up. I have no idea if there's any way to, or it doesn't actually have any nutrients left. Seems to be the same problem here. I have no idea if you actually have to allow the farms to rest for a time, or judging by everything, it just seems to be a very bad year farm-wise. So I might very well be in trouble here. We also got a merchant. What did he bring? He brought a lot of food here. So I guess we'll just get right onto trading with that. So let us see here, 555. What can I trade? 4,600. I guess we'll start with 1,000 potatoes and 1,000 peppers. Then we'll add plums, pecans, and as many cherries as I can get for the rest. So that should work out. It'll help my food situation just a little bit, but let's face it, it helps. At least that's what I like to think. But I might have to try and lower or halt the growth for a little while, especially considering the fact that the fields here didn't give anything at all. Yeah, especially if you consider that things become very dicey very fast. And yes, I will probably build a couple more hunters' lodges every here and there, simply because of the fact that they are rather useful. So I think we'll actually build a secondary here. We might actually build a forest lodge as well, because we are running out of logs. That is the harsh reality of current situation. We need more logs, and if I don't get more logs, then we're going to run out of firewood, and everything is going to just spiral into oblivion. So it would seem that I am terrible at making a big city actually work. So that's too bad, but I'll keep doing my best, and we'll see if I can make something work here. For now, however, it seems like the best thing that I can actually do is just keep on with what I've been doing and try and make something work here. We didn't actually get more or less any yield from any of these, which is horrible too. But at least it seemed like the orchards actually give at least a little bit here. Reserve of logs is low, I know, and with that the reserve of firewood would be very low very fast too. So let us change 2 people over. And once every one of the farmers are done, we're probably going to change them back to gatherers and fishermen. Basically get that going. So I've run into I don't know why, but I've run into a bottleneck here, and that bottleneck is basically the fact that firewood seemed to have become a problem, and with that I now need to slow down and allow well, everything to do something to run its course again. I still think that we'll do most of the building during winter, when we don't have to use the farmers to, well, keep everything in check here. Also, we are slowly but surely growing chickens. We are getting some eggs, not many, but at least we're getting some. And I think I'll also start to use more herbalists in order to try and get some food there. But yeah, things are not looking too great here, I dare say. And I'm a little bit concerned that if I don't want to really set up a forces log another hunter's hut over here. I think I do. I'm basically trading the only thing I'm trading is what comes from the hunting cabin. It's kind of a bad idea to actually set up another, but we'll set up a road to this one, I think. Yeah, we'll set up a road to from here to this guy. Then we'll simply set the road back to the main. But apparently, I have no idea if the vendors are actually doing their job. I would presume they are, but there's no way to know for sure. At least now it doesn't seem like my city is freezing to that, so I would presume they're doing it. And, well, I guess we can try and add some more houses, but I kind of want to try and upgrade them to proper stone houses. But in order to do that, I'm pretty sure that I need someone who actually brings stone. And stone is actually expensive as fuck. Sorry, but it really is. 7 costs for each stone. I guess building a quarry doesn't really sound like a horrible idea anymore. Let's see, could we bring stone and coal for every visit? And I guess I'll stock up here later on, but for now I don't really have a good way of doing that, so... What do I want to stock up to trade with? What the bothersome thing here is I actually waited for this guy, so what I think we'll do here is take the venison that's currently over here, if there is any yet. Well, still. Yeah, that's 1750 venison. I'm actually going to trade food for what I want here. Or do I have something better to trade? Leather, potentially? Yeah, I think I can actually go ahead and sacrifice the leather. We'll transfer the leather over to the stone place, and I think we'll start actually upgrading our houses and start trading firewood. I think that seems to be the best idea here in order to actually make something work, but I'm actually a little bit unsure. I'm a very bad trader in this game, it seems like. We'll simply have to wait and see how it all plays out. And apparently I can go one more down on the woodcutters. So, a gatherer died. Not the best, but not the worst either. And suddenly here my amount of well, firewood suddenly vanished. Let's see, are we getting the will he trade with leather? Yes, he will. So I can probably get all the stone, which is great. I'll just have to wait for a little bit more leather to come here. I have no idea how long these guys actually stick around, so I think I should probably just start trading. Let's see, if I trade all 31, I'll get 310. That means that I can go for 30, and we'll go down to 21, which is fine. I'm going to trade those 30, and next 10 here, 107. Let's see here, how close do we get here? 14, I believe. Yeah, overpaying by 2 units. Guess that's fine as well. As I said, I think we're going to aim at upgrading every single house right now, so it's going to take quite a while. No, I'm serious, it's going to take quite a while to do that, probably 10-20 years with the current trading mechanics, and the city will probably not grow too much. So I'm going to put a important question right now. I'll probably also allow the series to rest for a day or two. Probably play something else to put in between just to have a little bit of a hiatus, because this is a question I want to ask you guys who are actually watching. If I decide to build stone houses for every single thing here, which is going to take a while, as you can know here, it's going to be it's very expensive. A regular house 16/8, this one is 24, 40 and 10 iron. So it's going to be far more expensive to actually set up those stone houses. And as you can see, we already used up our firewood. Starting a real firewood operation here is probably going to be a little bit difficult. So once again, the question that I'm asking you guys is, if I decide to go for setting up a stone house, setting up a proper woodcutter operation, should I do some research to find the best way of setting it up? Should I do the upgrades off screen, on screen? Basically tell me what you feel about that, because it might be a little bit difficult to keep a conversation going if I don't really have anything too interesting to talk about per se. So we'll have to consider what I should do. Really, we'll have to. But at least I'm getting some chickens, so that's great. And what are we running out of now? Stone. So the firewood is low. Not too surprising. And warm coats and wool. I don't really want neither of those, so I think we're going to order stone and coal and iron, and we're just going to keep on ordering these things from every visit, and we're also going to dismiss him. I don't want warm coats of wool. I kind of want something else here, so I'll have to see how this plays out. That is a lot of student setup happened at once here. A ton of students, so I will at least get a ton of adults at once, which is not completely horrible. I think it's also time to start setting up my my crop fields again, but it seems like there is actually a issue. I have no idea if it's simply the fact that I have been using the earth for too long. Judging by the gain that I had last season, it wasn't really much at all. Basically nothing at all. So I might have to consider to lower things here and make something work. But once again, I'm not really sure what I actually want to do with that. So we'll keep on doing what we do. See if we can set up some get the farms to work this season. But as I said, if I opt for upgrading every single house here and things like that, would you rather have me do it off screen, or should I do it on screen? Potentially just keep a track of what I trade and other interesting things that might happen. if I decide to build something new, harvest an area, things like that. It could of course be interesting to know, but... Ooh. Cattle. How many of these would I actually need? 2 probably. How much can I trade? 425 will be how much? Which means I can buy 2 cattle. I think I want to try and trade my... No, I won't be able to transfer enough over there, will I? I could always try and transfer some herbs. I guess we'll actually go for transferring the herbs and leather over to... I guess I'll keep 80 leather here and 60 herbs. Also keep 60 herbs here, and then we'll transfer the rest over to the other trade post, see if we can get some proper cattle and build ourselves a well, cattle place, so to speak. But yeah, we'll probably do that next time. I'll also come with a summary of what I will be doing in terms of upgrading the city. I'll also do a little bit of research. If I find a good way to make the firewood last longer, I'll probably use that. But if I do not, we'll simply have to wait and see what I decide on. So, thank you for watching. Please leave a comment, praise, criticism, anything you feel like. Tell me what I should do here. And hopefully, I'll see you around once this comes back. Bye!